A Duluth man has pleaded guilty after another man was found dead in a house fire. This morning, 26-year-old Tyler Edwards pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. The deadly fire happened in Duluth's Lakeside neighborhood in July of 2024. Authorities found 25-year-old Maxton Godowski's body in the apartment's living room. While investigating, the Midwest Medical Examiner's Office found that Godowski was stabbed multiple times and likely died before the fire even started. Firefighters also found accelerant poured over and around his body. The BCA says a handful of evidence pointed to Edwards' involvement. His motive is still not exactly clear, but a few days prior to the fire, the two were spotted together at a local credit union trying to cash a check. Edwards' sentencing is planned for June 15th. Meanwhile, Godowski's family has a couple of events coming up in his honor. At 6:30 p.m. on May 20th, there's going to be a meat raffle at Bird's Bar in Superior. Proceeds will be donated to Healing Paws Rescue in his memory. Then on July 19th, there will be a Godowski second annual Memorial 5K run and walk. That's going to start at 9 a.m. at Portman Park in Duluth. We'll have a link to both of those events and how to sign up right now on our website.